what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Give me that, give me that. Just give me that. Change up the gruesome. Now switch back to that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Come on, just give me that. Give me that.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
All right, just about. The crowd is deaf.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me. Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A, Rico like Suave, young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb, and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print, that's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy. I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. Young M-I-S-S-I-O-N-A-R-Y. He's sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls at the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet, stand up, dance. I see you. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. It's Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your...
It's week 3 of the NFL. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Jets and the Dolphins on Monday Night Prime Time.
teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited. And he's gonna go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Go ahead.
2 now from the gun. Stays in the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading him out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Penn State.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuffing the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Here's a give up the middle, and he has enough room to gain about 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's a handoff up the gut. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
You know, sometimes when you get outside that pocket and your body weight gets going laterally, that ball will sail on you. I mean, that's a tough connection to make even under the best of circumstances.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Bass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Tua off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Man in motion here. First down, here's Tua. This finds Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Looking for a target. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
All right, come on.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. The safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from near his own goal line. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He puts some power on it deep. That's complete inside the 35. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Looking sideline and cut by Washington. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins tie it up late in the first. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Return's looking good so far. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. He's keeping it. The ball is out, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll... Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it 2nd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And it'll give the Jets a first down. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Now the Jets keeping the offense on the field. They're going to go for 2. He's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Turbo word. Ready, sir.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. And it's a nickel look from the Jets. Third down.
44. Ready.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Austin McNamara on now to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Jets football. On first down, they'll run. And this is a nice gain. That's stopped at the 47. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 47. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. And he could have a free play here. Escapes out to the left. And they get there and drop him, but a flag joined him on the ground. If somebody was offsides, this is going to be a first down. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Special teams staying on the sideline. They're going for this on 4th. They're going for this. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A-Chain on the inside give. He still has room inside the 30. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
A-Chain again. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. 2nd and 3 now. Blitz coming, Tua. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Hey, get safe.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Jason Sanders for the Dolphin field goal of 32-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
He fields it from the 8. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Now looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Pass play now. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
2nd down carry for A-Chan. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd.
It's a gain of
They're right
7.
here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins pushing for a score before the break. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready, set.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. All right, so this solid first half continues for them, Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. Throwing from the gun here. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Tagovailoa on first down. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. 2 now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Punt team on the field. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing now on first down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. Looking to return from the 29. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they'll only have time for 1 play before halftime. He'll throw it. He lofts it deep left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So at the end of 2, the Jets really playing road warriors here. They've got the lead. Now now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studio. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. It's a pickup of 11, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And he makes the... Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down. They'll run here from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They give it to him again. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. Flush down out to his left. Throwing on the run. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. So we've got a stoppage now.
Previous play is under review.
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Jets lead by 15 now.
Dolphins 10.
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This finds Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Tua to throw. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They send Hill right. Another try following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll come out throwing. He's on the move. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Jets grow the lead now to 22 points. Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Miami offense headed out there now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is scooped up by the Jets! And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Amendola able to put it through. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And it sets up 2nd down.
All right, come on.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out with that. Out.
Here's A-Chain running right. And he's tackled for a short gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boy.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets parlay the interception into points. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead. Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Finds his fullback. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
at the 32-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Across the 45 and still going. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's got Smith. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a small chunk off that lead. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins will trail by 25. Sanders all set to send it away.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Turpin with a return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll try and throw it here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. The offense headed back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Tua out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
44, ready.
Trying again following the sack. That's completed right side. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins make it an 18-point game. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense ready to take the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. And he's gonna go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Blitz coming, Tua. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, get set.
1st down, here's Tua. Got Washington, it's complete. And he'll take this across, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it an 18-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And they bring him down around the 34. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Another carry for him. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
That ultra ground move, riding in the years, not used. Tighten up, you would lose. I approve. I bet I step and approve. Straight ultra ground make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them feeling with the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles, up her brothers. I said, jumping back, and lit, you at. She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She had to make it, rubbing, I just caught up. Then she got me playing down, painting nails, calling me Sonic the Hedgehog, the way I be chasing. You know she got them brands of the man. I'm in Miami, so blowing the bands of the jet. I called her door back with a 50, she wanted the. She said, who? About to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone. Boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, put on all these. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes. I can show you
lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I roll and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd and leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The winter. Watch out now. Come heavy water. Heads high now. Not going under. Oh, oh, oh. Not gonna let you go. Oh, oh, oh. Pay what you owe. Watch out now. Come heavy water.
Man, my mistake. It's damn, namaste. And Dolly Lama, cause I'm searching for better days. Tijuana, I'm cutting through this with my switchblade to katanas, cause I've learned something from years of head hunting. If I got something to say, then I'ma say something. Like glutton for all these beatings and fighting for what I'm loving. If the whole world's throwing out sparks, I keep on trucking, yeah. I ain't got time for y'all to get your heads right. I'll find some rope and you can go and hang tight. It's getting dark as midnight. This beat swinging so hard, we in a fist. Tippy toe, watch me dip and roll. Round the corner, round another level, watch my glow. I be switching colors, red, green, and gold. I'm speaking the truth, and now I'm spitting heavy waters on the floor in the booth. Let's go.
Watch out now, come heavy water.